Hi, welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. I'm Sonika and the recipe that I'm going to show you today is a baked Matar Paneer bread roll. Let's quickly take a look at the ingredients. Grated cottage cheese, blanched green peas, brown bread slices, grated cheddar cheese, finely chopped green chillies, salt, castor sugar, crushed black pepper, ajwain, oil. Now that we've seen all the ingredients, let's start preparing the recipe. So let's prepare the stuffing for the bread rolls first, for which I'm going to take some cottage cheese in a bowl. So I've got some cottage cheese which I've grated nicely. To this I'm going to add some green peas which we've blanched. So in goes some green peas. And I want to mix these well and just mash it slightly with the back of the spoon. Once you've coarsely mashed these, mix it up well. And now we're going to add in a couple of seasonings to this. So let's add some salt, a little bit of sugar, crushed black pepper. Let's add in some carom seeds or ajwain. Finally, I'm also going to add in some chopped green chillies, fresh chopped coriander. Let's also add in some grated cheddar cheese. And now we want to give all of this a good mix. We've added in most of the ingredients for the stuffing, but you'll see that the mixture is still slightly dry. We need to add one more ingredient to bring all of this together. And now I'm going to add in some thick cream. And now I'm going to give all of this a good mix. So our stuffing for the bread rolls is ready and it's a nice and a beautiful mixture of white and green. Now that we've prepared the mixture for these bread rolls, let's quickly start making the breads for the rolls. Let's put this aside and I'm going to be using brown bread today. So I've got a couple of slices of brown bread and I've got a bowl with me and I'm going to pour some milk into this bowl. And now what we want to do is that we want to make this bread nice and soft and moist. So I'm going to take a slice and just soak it in the milk. And once your bread is nicely soaked, you want to drain out the excess and just maybe slightly flatten it out with a rolling pin just to make it a little more malleable and pliable. You don't want to roll it down too hard because then it's going to break. And I'm going to place a portion of the paneer stuffing on this. So our bread rolls are ready and now I'm going to place them on a greased baking tray. You could also fry these up, but today we're going to bake them. And now I'm just going to brush these with some oil to make sure that they are nice and brown and they get a nice crust. So make sure you don't go overboard with the oil because the bread is going to soak up all of it. Just a light brushing of the oil is good enough. So for these bread rolls, there's no need for a milk wash since we've already soaked the bread slices in milk. So now these get baked at 180 degrees Celsius in a preheated oven for about 15 to 20 minutes or till they're nice and crunchy and perfectly brown. So after about 15 minutes, my bread rolls have come out perfectly. They've gone nice and crisp and have got a beautiful brown color. So at this stage, I've got them out of the oven and now I'm going to cut them into half. And all we need to do now is plate these out. So here it is, a great recipe for a baked bread roll. I have used a cottage cheese and green pea stuffing inside, but you could use whatever you like. Make sure you try this recipe because it really is a fabulous one. So if you really like the recipes and are learning something from them, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button.